The Mogu'shan Vaults is located in Kunlai Summit at the Mogu'shan Terrace. Upon entering, you will see a couple of stone quillen statues. In each pack, one of the statues will become red and large. All the quillen around him will receive a buff that reduces AoE damage taken. Kill the big lion with single target first and then finish off the rest. In the hallway you'll see two big lions patrolling. Make sure to pull those one by one because they do a debuff. Once the debuff reaches 100 you will get stunned and the lions reset. Any pets will keep you in combat, but there's no need to take the chance as long as you can pull them one by one. The first boss encounter is called the Stone Guard, and here you will face 3 out of 4 possible lions. The colors are red, purple, blue and green. This fight is dominated by the tanks, so I'll begin with explaining your role. As a tank you will need to keep an eye on the energy bars on the right, an eye on the bar in the middle and an eye on the floor around you. A bar will pop up in the middle of your screen and the color of that bar represents the line that is currently debuffing you. While being debuffed, you receive 90% less damage from that line's abilities. If the bar becomes full, the entire raid gets stunned and you will wipe. This is the one thing you want to avoid, and you do this in the following way. When 2 or more lions are standing together, they will gain energy. When they have 100 energy, they will explode, dealing massive AoE damage. When one lion is 15 yards or more away from the other 2, it will start to lose energy and it will take 90% less damage. The object of the game is to force the lion that is debuffing you to explode. Because of the debuff, you will receive 90% less damage from his AoE explosion, and it causes your debuff color to switch, making your bar go completely empty. It's pretty much a taunt switching game and it takes a little bit of practice before you get used to it. Let's take this encounter as an example. We have purple, red and blue lions fighting us. The first lion that's debuffing is the red one, so we want him to explode first. The red lion already stands next to another lion, so we wait to around 50% energy before switching purple with blue. The blue lion has been separate from the others and is still at 0 energy. When we place him next to the red one, red keeps gaining energy and it will explode first. Red has reached 100 energy, explodes, deals minor damage and the debuff switches. Blue is the next one to debuff, which is perfect since he's already standing next to a lion who has less energy than him. We are going to keep it the way it is right now. Blue reaches 100 energy, explodes, deals minor damage and the debuff switches. Purple is the next to debuff. He has less energy than red but more than blue. Switch purple with red. Now we got lucky here, there was no debuff up yet, but blue was about to explode. What you should do is pre-switch blue, should he not be the one to debuff. Luckily for us he was, so we keep it the way it is. Purple is our next debuff. Purple has more energy than blue, who is standing next to him, so his placement is fine. However, blue is getting over the 50% marker. He should have been pre-switched with red in case his debuff isn't next. And as it turns out, we weren't so lucky this time. Red is the one debuffing, but blue is already at 90%. He will explode and deal massive damage. Now we're in trouble. Red is the one that needs to explode, but purple has more energy than him. Switch purple with blue at 50%. Purple starts losing energy and red will be the first one in line to explode. Now that's it for the main tanking job. So basically what you need to do is the one that's debuffing needs to go first. Watch the energy bars at around 50%, switch them. The one that's debuffing needs to reach 100 first. That's your main job as a tank with the taunting process. As a healer your job is to keep people alive while staying out of stuff that hurts you. And as DPS your job is to DPS the lions who are standing next to each other and to move out of stuff that hurts. The lions share their health pools, so it doesn't really matter which one you DPS as long as it isn't the one away from the other 2. Dots and cleave are very valuable in this fight. Besides all of this main mechanic in the fight, they each bring their own ability on top of that. Red will cast Fiery Chains on 2 random raid members. If you're chained, move to your partner to reduce damage taken. However, if red is the one debuffing, move away from your partner to break the chain. Blue will shoot shards at a random raid member, and this will set a trap. Stay away from the circle and the trap. However, when blue is debuffing, run through the traps to clear the room. Purple will lay down pools on the floor which deals damage if you stand in it, don't stand in it. And green does AoE damage to the entire raid. This simply needs to be out-healed. They will also do an individual rend flash on your tank, however this shouldn't be a problem because of all the switching that's going on. For positioning, in my opinion, it's easiest to place your ranged DPS and healers on the carpet in the middle of the room, spread them out a little bit, and give the greystones to your tank and melee DPS. That's all there is to it guys. Good luck and make us proud.